An aircraft maintenance worker lost his life today at the Lyndon Pindling International Airport.
His death, the result of an unfortunate accident. Operations at the LPIA were not suspended, but the section where the accident happened was cordoned off as police and emergency officials conducted their investigation.
Jimmy DeSwain was first on the scene and fills us in on what unfolded.
What was supposed to be a routine flight inspection Thursday turned horribly wrong and claimed the life of a maintenance worker. Flight Standards Inspectorate Inspector Delvin Major told ZNS News that when he arrived at the scene, the left wing was down and the left landing gear was retracted.
This morning was one of those inspections that we had to do on this particular company, Regional Air Limited. And we had an appointment scheduled for 10 o'clock to meet the company personnel, and I was led to believe that the gentleman who happened to be one of their mechanics, he was doing some final, I guess, preparation.
When our news team arrived at the scene shortly after 10 a.m., emergency crews, police and airport officials were at the cordon scene and at the center, the Beech 1919-seater. Assistant Commissioner of Police Hewlin Hanna.
They went to the aircraft and they were working on the left side of this aircraft when it is believed that the left landing gear collapsed, pinning this individual to the bottom. Sometime thereafter, a local nurse from the Princess Margaret Hospital who's attached here at the airport examined the body and pronounced the individual dead.
The plane dropped on the left and top of the man's head. Assistant Commissioner Hanna said the man is believed to be from Florida in his early 40s. Police add that the aircraft is owned by residents of Pembroke Pines. Disruptions to operations at LPIA were minimal.
They've taken every step and every effort to use tarpaulin to secure the area so that inbound aircraft persons are not likely to see this person who is in the condition he is in.
Just as our news team was about to leave this scene, we received some reports that an American outbound aircraft had developed some problems. Now, we attempted to get an official comment from airline officials, but they declined. However, Inspector Major filled us in on what happened.
That an aircraft was actually in the lake, but once we get down there, we were to really investigate. It was not the case. What had actually happened was a JetBlue was about to take off, and for some reason they turned back, and no indication of any smoke or anything. And so, like I said, their mechanics are checking out the aircraft before they decide to proceed back to New York, where they were headed.
Now, the identity of that victim has not been released, but police and civil aviation officials will continue their investigations into today's freak accident. Jimmy DeSwain, ZNS Network News.